What's up, guys, and welcome back to the TG Faction War, where today it's round 16. I'm again not alone. Isaac's here once more, and well, that's about it. So while I'm setting up here, I wanted to point out a thing. I watched Skip the Tutorial's latest video on what the strongest Minecraft mob is, based on damage.
Oh, what is it? The Warden?
While the Warden is top 8, but here's the thing. It still has the title as the strongest melee attack. Anyway, it's animals versus animes here. The Warden has the strongest melee attack, dealing 45 hit points of damage on hard mode.
So who's the strongest?
And all 6 of the things that outdid it were explosions and 1 magic based.
Oh, yeah, because it's not melee.
But just general damage. Anyway, so the things that
Who was
outdid
number 1? No, just tell me number 1. I don't care.
A gassed fireball against itself.
Well, that's just cheating.
Because, okay, so while I do this again, but do 2 times anime and 5 times animals. So, a gas fireball, when hit by the player back at the gas, deals 1,000 damage.
What?
Yep, because the Return to Sender achievement is supposed to be an instant kill. Anyway, go. But other than that, the Ender Dragon's magic breath does the most.
Yeah, I was about to say
at 180 damage over 30 seconds. Although if you don't want to count that, the Wither explosion, the Wither spawn explosion, does 70 plus damage.
Oh.
Yeah, everything that beat out the Warden was a point-blank explosive, essentially. And
That's
animals
hilarious.
have defeated anime. Next up, we get the Pirate versus the Light faction. Anyway, continue.
Okay. So, I woke up today and my mom said, "Kill, come here." And, I got up, went to the kitchen, and she said, "Pick up this box." And I was just like, huh, why is there a box here? But anyways, I lifted it up onto the counter. I looked in, and it's all Chick-fil-A. I'm just like, why is there so much Chick-fil-A? And I look at what it says, and it's waffle potato chips. And chocolate chips, and I said, "Is this? Did this come? Was this for a different house or something?" And she said, "No, Dad got it from work for free." Even though because it was in the extras pile, so we just took it.
Oh my god. Okay.
So I just got it. So now we have humongous heavy box full of big old bags of potato chips practically and cookies.
I see. Anyway, so that was a very close first match. Only 1 cannon left. Will the Pirates faction be able to pull out the second win, or will we go to a game 3? It is not looking good for the Pirates right now, but... Oh, yeah, no, it is really not looking good for them right now. Although, there go 2 Chronomancers. You have to kill the Divine Arbiter. You did not kill the Divine Arbiter. Game 3. Who do you think's gonna win, Isaac?
What?
The Pirates or the Armies of Heaven?
Armies of Heaven?
It's 1-1 so far.
Oh my god.
This is why Taps is great. I tell you, it's the Army of Heaven versus Pirates, and they both won once. 2 cannonballs is all it takes to take down a time-controlling angel. Okay, but real talk... Okay, Pirates won. Jesus Christ. Okay, real talk, though... Actually, I'll just save it for the next match. Dynasty versus Evil.
Broly didn't even hear it.
So anyway, I just had a question of how does it make sense for Kara to be like, you know, freaking tier 2 plus. Oh, my stream died. Let's start that up again. Tier 2 plus, and then Frisk and Chris are like tier 6. And on that note, why is all of Persona tier 1A? It's just
Don't mention it. Oh yeah, because they have a lot of willpower, bro. A lot of willpower.
this is just what I'm gonna say every time you say something about tiers and then being like, this person should win because they're at a higher tier. I'm just gonna be like, all of Persona is 1A.
It doesn't make sense.
Which means that theoretically, Persona should just be able to practically whoop anyone.
Hey,
Mhm.
Ip Man should have learned this in the 4th movie.
Those guns weren't around then. Yeah, fun fact, Weiss, the angel, yeah, he uses Wing Chun.
Yeah?
Ip Man taught him. Donnie Yen is just such a legend. Anyway, Ancient versus Ultra Cabin. So yeah, the Ballistas are gonna do a thing called Exist. And it's gonna be a huge problem for pretty much all of Ultra Cabin, and even Javen gets 3 shot by a Ballista. If they hit him. All the other things are dead, so the Ballistas are no longer an issue. Ultra Cabin gets another dub. Next match is going to be the Spooky faction versus the Elements faction. What do you think about this matchup, Isaac?
Gonna be honest, I feel like the Spooky is going to murder them. Like it's just a hunch, but who knows? Maybe I'm just dumb.
Pumpkins go in. I think you're just you're putting too much faith in base game units.
Oh wait, I forgot that it was a base game. Never mind.
Yeah.
I almost forgot Spooky was a base game unit.
I mean, there was gonna be a pumpkin hitting me in the face soon. Anyway, Elements get another dub.
Oh, my bad. Oh.
You can stop now. Next up, Renaissance versus the Holidays. The horse just ganked the musketeer and made him miss his shot, although he probably just missed it in general. The horse is dead now. How's the tank doing? Good? Pretty good. Musketeer getting some shots off. Balloon Archer still shooting. Wow, the prayer circle almost perfectly encompasses the Da Vinci tank. Well, I guess the Da Vinci tank almost completely, like, perfectly fills the prayer circle, more so. Oh my god, Musketeer, this is why you suck. You shot an elf in the head, and it didn't die. How's the tank looking? Pretty good. These last 2 elves are not looking so good. Fall damage is weird in tabs. I don't understand fall damage sometimes.
It just shouldn't have it.
No, like, sometimes they'll just die, like, instantly.
they'll just, like, collapse, okay?
Sometimes they'll die instantly after falling from the stratosphere, and sometimes they'll just be completely fine.
I like the goofy art for tabs.
I mean, who doesn't? It's what gives tabs its charm.
The goofy
The goofy haha, the goofy look, the goofy physics, the goofy goof. I'm a goofy goober! Rock!
I'm a goofy goober! Rock!
Wait a minute. Why am I talking to you? You're an inferior species! What
No,
could you...
not the rap!
It was good though, honestly.
It was,
Because, I mean, it was ERB, so of course it was good. What could you know about taste?
No. The rap was actually, like, gonna be honest, really good.
I like when movies do, like, post-credit stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I like it whenever they make the post-credits actually, like, worth watching.
So the Renaissance is gonna win. We're not just gonna sit here and watch that. Anyway, next up, the historical faction versus Team Fortress 2. Spy, how you doing over here? Spy down, spy dead.
Oh.
That's it. That's the only one who's died so far. What did the engineer build? He built, an accountant. I guess.
Oh, that'll get him. That'll get him.
I think Demo Knight is dead.
Special abilities.
Oh, Riot Police doing some stuff. Killed the Demo Man. Almost killed the engineer. But, you know, the historical faction sucks. Next up, the Wild West versus Souls.
I just want to see what the Mammoth charge does on a normal enemy, bro.
Like on a normal, like, it's not impressive. I might
do the Minotaur charge. I might do the Minotaur charge.
I made a whole tier list of abilities that I should just remake sometime because it was a horribly made thing. You know what? I might do that tomorrow.
Okay.
All the quick draws down. How you doing? Deadeye's dead. Wild West could maybe win this if I put these Deadeyes a bit further back.
Rage.
What are you giving him?
I gave him Enrage because he's Broly. That's like his entire thing.
I mean, they said they aren't updating the game, but they for sure updated the game to nerf Enrage.
Yeah. I wish there was a good punch.
Dragon Punch.
Yeah, but that's the only one.
Super Boxer Punch is a thing.
Why didn't you give Engineer the thing that follows him that's like a sentry?
Which one?
The mechanic tank or whatever.
Because I don't even understand what that does as an ability. Oh, tiny quick draw. Look at him, Isaac.
Oh wait, give me a moment.
Oh, he's dead.
Bro, he didn't quick draw fast enough.
How could he? The gun's bigger than he was. Anyway, Souls get another dub, just barely though. Wild West put up a good fight. Next up, Vikings versus Pop Culture.
Oh, if I can't have that, then
So he's making Broly in the background.
No. I'll give him Super Boxer's glove.
I mean, technically, I guess. So yeah, they're just force pushing
the Banshee hands?
They kind of make them levitate. I was gonna try and say hover, but I was also gonna try and say levitate, so I almost said hevitate or lover. Pop Culture win because obviously. Anyway, moving on. We see. Anyway, next up, Medieval versus Doki Doki Phantom City.
Come on.
Yeah, no, this,
What?
nope.
Wait, Gaming. I mean, Penguin City is losing, right?
No.
What? What? No, you're
Being
joshing
carried
me.
by
You're joshing me.
being carried by the fact they are a creative I'm just kidding. It's because the medieval faction just sucks. Thor, you're looking pretty big anyway. It's the tribal
Let
faction
me
versus
see.
the legacy faction.
Let me see.
He's taller than this horse.
Oh.
Like way taller. Anyway, go.
Looks like someone had a little growth spurt.
Hello, Tank. Goodbye, Tank. Tank is down. Thor's in.
I might have to use the Raptor Rider. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Raptor Rider because that's the closest I can get.
So,
And it
both
is
Thor and the Super
much
Boxer
green.
are just in there, just wrecking Mammoth Face. Yeah. Yeah. Legacy faction
Oh, wait,
wins.
I should get rid of.
Next up is going to be the Farmer faction versus Undertale crossover. This may go well or it may not, and that all comes down to birds. That is it. That is all that this matchup comes down to. How many birds can the scarecrows get out? The answer was not enough.
The answer? Not enough.
The answer was definitely not enough. They had chance. Next up will be Evertale versus RLS. Begin. Now there's 2 of every RLS, but there's also 3 Blades and 3 Naomis.
Oh yeah. Oh, Broly's coming together. Oh, he's coming together. Are there shoulder pads? Oh yes, there are.
Arms. Yep. Who's flying in the air? Who's getting bombed from the sky? What is happening? What am I hearing? Oh, that's Blade and Rage. That's cool. Anyway, more rockets are falling. Can't defend against Divine Arbiter orbs, even with the bubble. So, like, those Divine Arbiter orbs may be saving Evertale, like, right now. So we still got.
I'm getting Broly as close as possible to what he is.
We still got 2 Blades, and we still got 2 Demon Horrors up and running. Up, Callan! Callan, you good? Callan's dead. That's an issue for Evertale. That's their best unit dead.
Oh, there's even a choker? Oh my god.
Blade's gonna get one last enrage before he's dead.
You probably didn't know this, but Broly has a choker of sorts.
Okay.
But it's not really a choker, but it's more of a very, very, very high voltage shock collar. But he broke it out of pure rage. His neck flexed so hard whenever he was powering up, it broke.
A collar, you say? Kinky.
His father put it on him to control his power.
Even.
What? Oh, he's got a swagger walk. Oh no. Does he have a swagger walk? Oh my god, he has a swagger walk because of his shoulder pads. I need to show you this.
I can't watch right now.
I know, but if you went on your phone for a moment, you could.
No, we're almost done with this match anyway. 2 Demon Horrors left. There's also a Plasma Sands left, and Yuki is the only Evertale unit remaining. RLS gets another dub. Next up will be Gaming Server versus My Hero Academia. Isaac, who do you want to win this one?
It's not the fandom, so My Hero. Well, Brony's in there, so it kind of cancels out.
So, like, the rest of it. Just kill this one. Kill this one right here. Kill Rip Off Denki.
Please.
You know what? I'm just gonna change her to Denki sometime.
It's literally just Denki.
There's just female Denki.
Yeah.
And at some point, I just need to like make the rest.
It would be different. It would be different if she could control the flow of lightning as well. But
oh, Wyvern, why would you do that? Why would you jump at All for One? You're not Garcella was able to beat All For One, but you will not be able to because of that.
Nah, we don't need All Might for this. We need a chain smoker.
This is not a joke. My Tabs Garcella is stronger than Tabs All For One.
Oh my god.
Because the thing is, All For One doesn't have like many ways to make up distance other than just walking. So Garcella has infinite flame breath, and flame breath keeps a unit back. I'm sure you can see where this is going. Garcella just says like a lot. So it's just X30 left. Or is this X1? I don't remember. But he's getting cooked. He's getting cooked now. Obviously, MHA wins.
Then,
Next up is other games versus Undertale AUs. Isaac, who do you want to win this? Jesus.
who?
Other games versus Undertale AUs.
Versus Undertale.
A lot of Sanses are down already. We
Undertale.
have a huge pocket here. Oh, Fish is gonna come in and just gank that entire pocket of Sanses. Up, Asha too. Don't forget about Asha, he's saying.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a cool fight. Oh, that is a wonderful fight, honestly. Dust, getting murdered by like everything.
Okay, colors. It needs to be red. Like not that deep of red, but light red.
So Fish, how you doing? Fish is doing well.
Fish is just excited to have a worthy challenge.
Fish is just punching things. He's just wanting to punch things. Flex on them.
We should play that game again. It was fun. I still like it.
Whenever
I still like
Jace is ready to, down.
Okay, let's test the unit real quick against an army.
Story shift dead.
What do the super boxers gloves do?
Super boxer gloves or super boxer punch?
No, they're just the gloves.
They make him attack fast. That is
Okay,
the opposite of One Punch Man. That is
no
rapid
consecutive
punch.
of. That's the one that looks most
Wait,
like it.
next up is going to be the Secret Faction -5 units versus Undertale. Begin.
Whoa, 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 story of Undertale. I love that song, even though it's horrible. It's horrible.
What was it? Oh.
Sure.
Welcome to the underground.
How are you?
I was thinking that was just the indie game rap cipher. Like, welcome to the underground. Thank you for dropping in. When it comes to human children, we are not often fond of them. You seen that?
No, actually, but it sounds like a good rap.
It's an indie game cipher, and it is really good because it is true. It is so true. This chorus they have, it's like Video Game Legends Volume 3 indie games. Don't need a big name to break the mold. All AAA games are taking notes. Timeless stories, innovation, and the memories that were making. It's got like FNAF, Hello Neighbor, Super Meat Boy, Undertale.
Undertale wasn't a AAA game.
Yeah, they're all indie games. They have.
I know. Okay, I need my boots. Actually, he's almost done.
Honestly, Secret Faction does kind of win this because they just have more range. But let's increase this and then give Undertale some more people. Some more Sanses, some more Metatons, and some more Azraels. That's good.
Alright. No, I don't want team colors. I just want red. He's always red. Red. He's just... Yeah. Alright, I made Saitama. This is literally just Saitama.
Okay.
Ooh, I should actually, let's give him an ability. Let's give him
Lady Red Jade down.
instead of big headbutt, godlike projectile block. There we go.
I think that one's actually like the middle projectile block. It blocks 3 of any projectile before it cooled out.
Sounds pretty good.
Like the master one does a lot more, but it
I
can't
definitely
block
do that.
certain projectiles.
Oh wait, no. Saitama didn't just block anything, so we gotta give him the anything. Just watch from above. Let's see how many launch up to our level. The horse, the horse did a triple backflip before dying.
Okay, no, yep, secret faction has won this.
Here comes the win.
Next up is the Keeper's Rise versus Miscellaneous. Keeper's Rise is missing, like, a lot of things. But I don't think it matters, even if they did bring everyone. Oh, Melee Master's already down halfway. Tree's hurt. Don't teleport onto Satan. That is a horrible idea.
I like Saitama's like catchphrase.
No, nice dodge over there from Petri.
We'll catch Saitama. Nice.
Trying to do something. They're always in here asking me questions. Shit.
Because you're smart.
So no, it's not even that. Like questions about things. It's just like, hey, what's something? Petri over here doing well against Melee Master. Actually, masterful dodging she's got. Masterful dodging. Immediately after saying that, gets punted into the next dimension.
Ooh, not good enough.
Anyway, so now the Keeper's Rise are going to bring everyone, and Miscellaneous is not going to bring everyone because they are confident. No, it's not that. It's just because that I just feel that way.
Saitama's catchphrase is amazing, and I love it so much. I'll leave tomorrow's
Master. Oh my god.
I love his catchphrase because it's literally just, I'll leave tomorrow's problems to tomorrow's me. Love it so much. Right.
Oh, it appears they did need more than just the ones they brought. Anyway, so we'll add in another Satan and another Melee Master. Begin.
Sweet. Alright, make new faction. We are going to change the profile picture of it to, where is it?
Alright, Satan, time to do work. These are important matches, Satan. Get going. Come on, a Chronomancer? Really, guys? You think that's gonna help against Satan? Another Melee Master dead.
Alright, there we go. I got my faction.
Chronomancer down. So it's just left. It's just up to the Satans. That is it. That's all that's left.
Okay, I'll upload it, I guess. Workshop, upload new.
There goes Ezekiel.
Factions. Powerful.
Oh, they have an instant transmissioned over there. And
what's private? What's private?
Next up is going to be Neo Undertale crossover versus Friday Night.
Kelly, how do I delete things from the workshop?
I think you have to go to like up to the workshop and like browse and then my creations or something.
Workshop.
Alright, so what's happening here? There's a whole group of people who was there. Well, no one's there anymore. Who is Aaron?
Okay, it's public. It's public now. There we go.
Alright.
I just wanted to make it public.
What's this faction called? Oh.
It's units and whatnot with
Cappy.
exclamation point.
Bye. Goodbye, Cappy. So Witty's still up, Senpai's still going.
I like the dumb face I picked for my units thing.
Tabby, you good? Yep. Does not look like Friday Night Funkin's gonna win. Gonna be real here. With only like a few units left, so they got Hex, they got Witty, and Garcello's still alive. But I mean, he's just stuck. Can't really do anything. Neither of them can actually fight back. Next up, we have the Ultimates versus Deltarune. Oh yeah, Evil Ultimate literally just fighting all of it at once right now.
Evil Ultimate's like closing his eyes to make it a little bit harder.
He's like, yes, let me just go. He's actually like, it's so fun to watch because of that. He's got so many abilities and he just jumps in immediately and just starts fighting literally the entire enemy team. Yeah. And then sometimes he pulls out like a last second, like a last HP hit multiple times, and it's really cool when he does that. Because when he teleports, he goes invincible. So sometimes he teleports at 0 HP multiple times. And it's like, bruh, that feels like cheating. Like, Evil Ultimate is obviously doing the most work for the Ultimates in the Faction v Faction, but Good Ultimate is still probably the better one of the two. For the 1v1 league, especially. Anyway, let's move on. Miss 2 versus Saving Our Country. Begin. This is gonna be all over the place. This is the last match of the rounds, by the way. We've done 320 matches of this. We are 2/5 of the way. I might have to establish that rule pretty soon. So I was thinking of establishing a rule that involves base game factions against created factions in order to help speed the process up, because base game factions like really never win. So I was just gonna say, well, I'll just go through tonight or something and then make sure and then just set it so, or just skip all the matches when we come to. But anyway, Miscellaneous 2 gets another dub, and it's time for our standings. Anyway, it's time for the standings.
Self-copy, you know, self-copy. He needs this.
Anyway, we're gonna go through
what'd you say? What'd you say?
Yeah, I'll be quiet.
I'm gonna go through this a bit faster. There are 5 factions that have won 0 matches. Farmer, Tribal, Medieval, Viking, and Spooky. And this all boils down to just their base game factions. Anyway, there are 3 factions that have won only 1. Historical, Holidays, and Wild West. As for Wild West, it's a base game faction. Historical and Holiday, they just don't have enough units to fight. These are the 2 factions that have won 2 of their matches in Renaissance and Pirate, and these are both still base game factions. Therefore, they are weak and dumb. Anyway, next up, the Dynasty faction is the only faction that has won 3 matches, and the Hwacha is pretty good and is honestly probably solely carrying them to 3 victories. Next up, there are 3 factions that have won 5 of their matches. The Secret faction, the Legacy faction, and the Ancient faction. The Secret faction has just a huge array of units that can fight and do things. The Legacy faction has Thor, a tank, Gandalf, and a Super Boxer that are pretty good. And the Ancient faction, Minotaur, Zeus, and Ballista make for a pretty good combo. Next up, these are the factions that have won 6 of their matches. The Light faction, the Divine Arbiter, and the Sacred Elephant really hurt. Gaming server,
sadly, they've won matches.
Just a bit expensive. And then other games, Siren Head just does a thing called Exist, and it really hurts them. Next up, there are 4 factions who have a 50% win rate, starting off with the Dark faction. Void Monarch and Deathbringer are very good at melee. The Tempest Lich is pretty good at crowd control. That's about it. Animes are also they have a lot of DPS, but not enough units, really, and that's their issue. Ultra Cabin. They have 2 units that are good and 2 units that are trash. And the Souls faction, they all only have like 1 ability each. That's their issue. Next up is Evertale, who has won 9 of its matches, and they're the most expensive faction that is allowed in this tournament. And it's really not helping them out. Talon is their best unit, and it's by far like a lot of their 15,000 cost goes, like 15,000 of it goes to ice units, which aren't useful in this tournament at all. Next up, the 2 factions that have won 10 of their matches, both Undertale and Deltarune, surprisingly enough. Both of these pretty fleshed out factions and got decent amount of abilities between all of them. Decent HP pools, decent costs, pretty like middle of the road. They're like average at almost everything here.
Oh, he doesn't need anything on his wrist.
We got 2 factions that have won 11 matches, Saving Our Country and Doki Fan City.
I don't like that.
Saving Our Country is a middle cost faction, a lot of abilities in it, pretty big HP pools, and then Doki Fan City is a very low cost faction, and so they can afford to get a lot of them out.
Bro, he's about to get those Air Jordans. He got them Air Jordans now.
There are 5 factions that have a 75% win rate so far. Undertale AUs, they have a lot of abilities, but they are pretty much all overlapping. Pop Culture, they also have a lot of abilities, but are very overlapping, but their abilities are pretty good for dealing with 1v1 scenarios. The Keeper's Rise, they are a very expensive faction, and only have a few units to support that expense. The Elements faction, very cheap with some very good abilities. The Animals faction is the 10th place faction here.
Hey Skelly, why didn't you add that one dude from the from My Hero Academia that can duplicate himself?
Because I banned self-copy. Anyway, Animals, Bird God, enough said. And then the next 2 factions have won 13 of their matches. Friday Night Funkin' is in 10th place. They have a lot of units, and some of them pretty good, some pretty high damage output, some pretty well-created units. In 8th place is Neo Undertale Crossover. They also have just a lot of abilities, but they are very expensive.
But you aren't joining?
The top 7. No, but I'm gonna watch it. In 7th place is normal Undertale Crossover. They are a decently cheap faction at under 29k to purchase all of them. Got a lot of really good units, and again, still think they are pretty much the best faction that has transferred from a 1v1 centric league to a team centric league.
You're in too, right, Jace?
Is the Ultimates faction, and I really need to explain why Ultimates are in the top.
Give me
their name.
Give me the mouth.
Team Fortress 2 has won 15 of 16 matches. They've got a decent amount of abilities. They are really cheap and
what limit? Move the mouse. Move the mouse.
Damage. Dish out some high damage. Next up, in 4th place is RLS. They've got their middle cost faction and just lots and lots of abilities. There are 3 factions remaining that are undefeated, starting with MHA and this is not MHA. Did I forget to put MHA? Oh, that's embarrassing. Anyway, I forgot to put MHA down, but All For One is kind of carrying them. Miscellaneous is the same, but with Satan and Melee Master as their carries. And finally, Miscellaneous 2 just have a lot of abilities. So that being said, let's get to our 1v1. So I just like having our 1v1s be something that happens in the tournament, in the rounds, but we didn't get to see in full action. But Asha versus Crosscarrow was something that looked really cool because they teleport everywhere. Oh, like that. So, yeah, something like that. It was really cool. They are going everywhere. So that Hurricane Slash kind of evened the score. Oh, Asha just wrecked Crosscarrow. Oh my lord. And Asha wins. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and of course, have a good day.